Parliament's Committee on Commissions, Statutory Authorities and State Enterprises has resumed business today after nearly 3 weeks. The former Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi, Matthew Chikaire, a former State Minister for Privatization, and businessman Amos Nzei were among the shareholders of the defunct National Bank of Commerce who appeared before the committee as it continued its probe into the Bank of Uganda's closure of 7 commercial banks. The committee began by trying to establish why Bank of Uganda had closed NBC and sold it to Crane Bank. The shareholders said they could have saved their bank, but they accused the former Supervisor of Commercial Banks, Justine Bagyenda, of being hell-bent on closing the bank and selling it off.
They wanted to fail our bank. And that, to me, connotes bad faith on the part of Bank of Uganda. Instead of doing what the law requires them to do, they acted in haste. And obviously, we did not know why.
First of all, they said they could not have minutes of the sale of National Bank because of confidentiality.
According to the shareholders, Bank of Uganda told them that their bank was undercapitalized and they were required to capitalize it with 7 billion shillings, which they were given 7 days to raise. They claim to have raised the money in 4 days, but despite this, the bank was seized and sold off to Crane Bank within a day.
That they had the 10 billion. The only evidence they have provided is that they were able to pay dividends.
I ran around. He managed to raise some little money. He had not very much.
The Bank of Uganda should therefore not have chosen the drastic action of closure, liquidation and sale of NBC because it was not a significantly undercapitalized bank.
The directors maintained that the manner in which they were treated and the irregular way in which the bank was closed caused them financial losses for which they are seeking 290 billion shillings in compensation.
Now, even going to Kabale, I fear because they say, where is our money? We are told you ate our money.
As a result of the above acts by some senior staff of Bank of Uganda, NBC has suffered loss, damage, and consequential loss computed at Uganda shillings 295 billion as of December 2018. We therefore pray that justice should be done.
The physical possession of the Kabale branch, the physical possession of the Kajen House branch, physical possession of Chitante Road was seized, first of all, seized with the black mambas, the policemen, and then taken.
The MPs wondered why Bagyenda seemed to have unlimited powers to close the bank, yet Amama Mbabazi, who was the Prime Minister at the time, did nothing to intervene.
Sell your bank when you are just looking good. Really, it is in fact, I was looking at you, but I was trying to whisper to my colleague that how powerful was Bagyenda, yet Amama Mbabazi was more powerful than even.
Do you really think you became a threat to the bank and therefore you caused this setback by involving yourself in politics at that time?
So I rang General Kayihura, who was the then Inspector General of Police. I said, Kale, this has happened at NBC. Are you aware? He said no. So I said, find out and please let me know. And if it is a robbery, please act. He neither came to me, he neither came back to me, nor did the actions stop. Now, those are the facts I know. As to the conclusions you want to make out of that, is outside my...
They also demand to know the price at which NBC was sold to Crane Bank, saying such important information had been kept from them.
Despite the fact that Bank of Uganda claims to have sold the assets of NBC to Crane Bank and concluded the transaction on the same day, i.e. on the 27th of September 2012, we have never known the sale price for our bank.
Earlier, the committee chairperson Abdu Katuntu said they have until 22nd of this month to hand over the probe report to Parliament, after which the new leadership of the committee will take over. Juma Kiria, NTV.